We will abuse ourselves in our own mind, and we will abuse ourselves sometimes in the choices that we make externally. And I think that pattern of turning all of our frustration and anger at not getting our needs met from the outside, we turn all of that inward and we blame ourselves, then we're literally contributing to the breakdown of our body system. And it affects our body, absolutely. It affects our mental health, our emotional well-being. It affects our spirituality, our spirit.
Pi, this is a very deep topic, and I know we're just scratching the surface, and I'm sure a few people are going, there are little bits of reminders here of maybe that could be me, or a part of me is really going, pay attention here. This is important. But it does sound overwhelming in a way. I know you give amazing workshops and courses and coaching on this. What are a couple of the first steps you take people through so they can begin to at least have those few moments of awakening where they're like, oh, I get it now? Because sometimes, as I said, when you're especially a narcissistic parent, it may be hard to really see yourself in the lens of non-codependency.
The way that I start working with people on conquering codependency is I've broken it down into 3 phases. And so the first phase is the release phase. And the release phase focuses on how to recognize these patterns that we are in, that are the codependent patterns, and to release these patterns, because they hold us back. They keep us from living a healthy life. They keep us from being healthy. They keep us from having healthy relationships and really taking advantage of all of the possibilities and the opportunities in life. Instead of self-sabotaging and self-abandoning, we get to look at these patterns so that we can determine what the real reason is that we are stuck in these patterns. And what we end up doing is identifying the codependent programming. And it is our belief system, and letting go of this programming that no longer serves us. The way we do that is we work through a lot of things. And part of this process is recognizing that it's not our fault if we have these patterns or we have these belief systems. They came from experiences that we had when in the past, and those experiences had a profound impact on us. And we felt our survival was threatened in some way. And usually that's that attachment. Keep in mind that they're brilliant strategies to survive a dysfunctional system, family system, or dysfunctional relationship, but they don't work over the long haul. They're not sustainable because those kinds of relationships cause a lot of stress in the body. We get to look at attachments. We get to look at what we needed and we didn't get. We get to look at how our thinking is flawed around a lot of things.